Hey guys, this is Tigers coming back to you with part 1 of Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now, before I potentially get copy warned again, because essentially that's happened on a couple of Spider-Man videos because of the sound, I've already set up for New Game Plus, and again, we're doing it on Spectacular. But yeah guys, we're going to be starting off the Miles Morales journey today, and we'll see how far we get through it. Granted, it probably won't be that much. And guys, just to essentially recap if you didn't see the Spider-Man videos, at the end of the base story of Spider-Man PS4, Miles gets bit by a radioactive spider and becomes the next Spider-Man. In most cases, the Peter Parker in his universe dies, in most cases. But in this case, he is just Spider-Man with Miles and Peter just both Spider-Man at the same time.
Gracias, chico. De nada. That is so cool. I got you. Hey, thanks. No problem. Hey, you think you're gonna add that new Spider-Man too?
The
kid? Yeah, maybe.
Basically, guys, for the most part, if there's any cutscenes that do include music,
hey, is
I
Tails
probably will
Bodega
end up
around
skipping
here?
past them.
Bright yellow sign down the block. Can't miss it.
Thanks. Beautiful work, by the way. Maybe leave a little
Just
room
for the
new
simple
guy,
reason of,
just in case.
I don't know why in part 8, but part 4 there was a song, I don't know the songs by, I take no credit for the music. I didn't know at the time it was an actual song.
The convoy.
I know now from attention YouTube let me know. But they were like, it's not a copyright strike, but we're just essentially letting you know that. And I do not remember this. But literally just, what's the first mission? Hold on to your web shooters. Ah. But yeah guys, in this, you got some suit mods, you got some visor mods, like. And quickly just gonna go over the suits. You've got a sportswear suit, you got the great responsibility suit, which I think is potentially, I think it's a suit that he gets given during essentially the first part of the game, but I think the sportswear suit is potentially what he's wearing during all this. You got the homemade suit, and yes, they did give him a homemade suit. That reminds me a lot of the Tom Holland Spider-Man homemade suit. You've got the tracksuit. See, I always personally prefer having like a suit that still looks cool, but isn't essentially just a normal suit. And the tracksuit still does that for me. It still looks cool, and it's not just a base suit. You got the strike suit, the crimson cowl suit. If the colours were essentially reversed and it was black with the red accents, I 100% would have been wearing it, but to me that's just a bit too much red. Like, I love red, but it's just a bit too much red. The Brooklyn Vision Academy suit, the animated suit, and to me that, I just instantly start thinking of like the Ultimate Spider-Man for that. The end suit, the Miles Morales 2099 suit, which is still a pretty cool suit. Into the Spider-Verse suit, I think that's one from like the actual first movie. I think the design does change, as far as I remember, because I've seen the first two. I don't think the third one's out yet, and if it is, I've not seen it yet. But yeah, from the first one, his classic suit, which he does get. If it wasn't for the like hexagon sort of like design, I probably would have worn it. The 2020 suit, which is always looked a bit weird. The winter suit, which does look pretty cool. The Uptown Pride suit. It swaps the red for the gold. The purple ring suit. Yes, it's obvious what the suit's based off, and where he gets it from. The Bobcat suit. There was literally, they showed up for a split second, but there's a side mission where you have to go and rescue the cat, a cat, and then the cat, and that lot just there, Spider Cat, and the cat just comes with you from on. His training suit, the advanced tech suit, which does still look cool. But yeah, those are all the suits. But let's get into the game.
Hey, Pete! Headed your way! Did I miss the convoy?
Not yet. They're still securing a couple inmates.
Man, it feels good seeing the guys who escaped last year going back to the raft.
Real good. The raft's an eyesore, but it's secure. As long as the octopus-related flaws have been fixed.
Let's hope. Okay, closing in on you. Be
Oh,
there
that's
soon.
something I did. Guys, I played through this.
Should let Mom know I'll
This
be
is
late.
the third time playing through our Spider-Man. Like, as I said during the Spider-Man like PS4 gameplay,
Hey, Mom. Yeah.
I think it was through like
But,
last couple
the
episodes
bodega
of
was out of
DLCs.
coconut milk.
I think through
check a store
this on
downtown.
PS5
Oh, thanks.
twice. This is the third time playing it on
But avoid
PS5.
Midtown. That
I
prison
think I played
convoy
it
is
twice.
making
So I think I did
traffic
one
undicey.
normal
Oh,
gameplay,
yeah.
and then I think I did New Game Plus
See you at dinner, Mom.
on PS4 version.
Man. How
Because
does Pete
this
do
was
secret
the,
identity
I said
thing?
this was one game that was essentially
Completely
released
stresses
on
me out.
PS4, what was meant for PS5, because it was released, I think, just before the PS5 came out, or
Okay, be
at that
cool.
time I was like,
Be
you know
cool.
what, I'll just wait till the
Helping
PS5 comes out
Spider-Man
and I'll
protect the giant
play it
prison
then.
convoy? You can
Because my
handle
plan
this.
was to essentially get on
Breathe
this
in,
plan.
breathe out. Be cool.
But in the end, my mate Blue Ninja essentially just convinced me just to get it now, and like, because you'll get the free upgrade. Which is true.
Pete,
I don't know if it's all PS4 games,
here?
but
Just
some
down in
PS4
some
games
rocket
at the
fuel.
time, they were essentially, when it came to the PS5, they were given free upgrades.
How are you drinking?
Very, very carefully. Okay, go time.
Helix 2 en route, heavy payload.
Copy, Helix 2. We've got you on scope.
This is a big operation.
It's gotta be. Hundreds of felons escaped from the raft last year. Now it's time to move them back in. Police aren't taking any chances, especially not with our guest of honor.
Getting a lot of interference here.
One of those guys who helped Doc Ock is in there?
Think so. Could be Vulture, could be Scorpion, could be someone bigger. Okay, we got a problem. Hold back, Miles. Let me take
And by
that.
someone bigger, he
Don't
means
worry.
his friend, he means his friendly little, you know, rhino.
It's secure.
You're drifting Helix 2.
So yeah, guys, it's rhino in there.
Director 236.
Let go of the web miles.
Rudder's unresponsive. Brace for impact.
Who the hell thought it was a good idea transporting rhino in the sky?
Two going down.
Helix 2 is going down.
Brace, brace, brace.
They transport them in an armored truck. Have military on, not even on standby, have military there.
Helix 2
Due
is
to,
down.
due to
No
the,
casualties.
due to how
Payload
deadly rhino is,
compromised.
Response team
it'd be
dispatched.
100% logical
Sit tight,
to
Helix
have
2.
something
Pete,
like that
I'm
in
sorry,
place.
man. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. We got this. Just need to contain it before... Before that happens.
Quickly getting this out. Out of the members of the Sinister Six, there was only 3 that'd be a tiny bit of a problem in this situation. Doc Ock wouldn't have his arms, so not so bad. Vulture potentially wouldn't have his wings, so again, not so bad. Electro would still be potentially be able to essentially shock you, so still a bit of a problem. Mr. Negative would also be a problem, and so would Rhino. But depending on if they've got essentially power dampening costs, Shock would either be a problem or not a problem, and then it's just Scorpion, which without his like I'm pretty sure it's just a suit. Without his suit, it wouldn't be too bad.
Hello, tiny spider.
But because Rhino's arm is essentially melded to him. Keep in mind, last time we saw Pete take down Rhino, he used things like containers to essentially cause him a bit of a concussion.
Miles, I've got Rhino, but you have to contain the escapees.
Right. Contain. I'm on it.
Nice work with the helicopter, kids. Real heroic stuff.
Hey, guys. How about we call a timeout? Talk this through? Please?
But yeah, guys, Miles compared to, like, Pete is a lot more about the gadget. Miles is a lot more about, like, the ability. Look at that noise.
Almost contained. Nearly. Almost contained. Can't let Pete down. I need to get this under control.
Holodrones, Gravity Well, which I'm presuming in potentially might be in Holodrone, because I'm alright. Remote Mines, and then Web. Basically, from this point onwards, the Spider-Man games, like Miles Morales Spider-Man, and then here, Spider-Man 2, they kind of went back on gadgets and kind of went just a bit more ability-wise. Bear in mind, it's just the only ability he has is essentially super fast and that lot, like his typical ability for Miles has things like camouflage and electro, I think it's electrokinesis. Basically he can shot stuff. But at this point in the story he doesn't know about any of that, he just thinks he has that same ability that Pete does.
Wow! Just wow!
I don't know what the difference was between the spider bits of them. I think it says. Even if it does, it's been a while.
I got the keys. Let's move. Gotta get out of here.
Miles, I'm gonna need a hand up here. You free? Your holiday spirit's a little overzealous this year, Alexei.
Miles, at this point you've got to put in consideration. Rhino is a lot more deadly and going to cause a lot more problems. There's convicted felons the cops can handle.
Oh, hey, sorry, happy holidays! Pete, scale of 1 to 10. How we doing?
10 for generating spectacle, 1 for minimizing destruction. Tomorrow's Bugle headline's gonna be a doozy.
Worst thing out of this is a bad headline. I'ma count us lucky.
So it's that's interesting. I didn't know it combined with essentially a sort of a box.
Oh, crap, doing her best. Pete, this is starting to feel real bad, man.
Don't think like that. We're going
And
to stop him.
I think this is
As long as we
potentially
work
just
together.
a page about a part.
I'm giving me a hand up here.
If it's about saying that to Spider-Man, as Spider-Man PS4,
Okay, Pete.
then
Yeah,
it
I
will
got
take
this.
about that long.
Take it away.
And I'm not including DLC land.
Whoa, wait, that's the ball.
Because if you were going to include DLCs, which
Hang on tight.
is a debatable thing, it goes from, because today's game was me, I did it in my 8 parts, but then if you do DLCs, it goes up to like 12.
Gotcha. And you're safe. You're new. Wow. Do you have any non-destructive hobbies?
Hey, you're not King Kong.
That sounds nice.
The power over life and death
Oh, baby.
excites me.
Let's nice. Gotcha.
Say babies,
Thank you.
grab the deadly rhino.
baby!
Miles might not have learned how to essentially regulate his strength yet. And by regulate his strength, guys, I mean, if you've ever seen Pete Pete Parker Spider-Man in especially when he had some experience on board, you'll see the fact that there's usually a bit of a difference between how much strength you can put in each punch.
Low energy menace. Too easy. Maybe he's a weak-minded. Oh!
Hey, Jonah! Looking good!
Very festive!
Menace! A feckless, treacherous, unhinged menace! Right here!
Mijo, ¿dónde está? It's pretty late.
Hey, Mom! Yeah, coconut milk. Still trying to find it. Been kind of, an adventure.
Are you running?
Yeah, sorry. Trying to catch a train.
Mira, mijo, no seas mentiroso. Grab the milk and hurry home, please.
Sí, ma. Te quiero mucho.
Yo también te quiero.
Now or never, Miles! We gotta stop him!
On my way!
We gotta bring him down, fast!
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, what do we do?
Let us raise temperature.
But guys, there is going to be a case of a few differences that you see. It's not going to be the best version, but like if you would compare some of the stuff you had access to in Spider-Man PS4 as Pete compared to
Are you okay?
some of the stuff you have access to as Miles, compared to then some of the stuff you then have access to as both from Spider-Man 2, there is a bit of a difference. Although one thing I can't wait to have access to again. In Spider-Man 2 they both get glider wings.
Yeah.
At some point between Tales of the end of Spider-Man, the end of Spider-Man PS4 and the beginning of Spider-Man 2, because I doubt he'd be working on them during Miles Morales, he essentially finds a way to make the design to work.
Tip for the police. Maybe don't bring RPGs to the prison convoy next time. Maybe don't bring RPGs anywhere. Man, I'm trying to help you. Fire on the platform. More guys up top. Pete, it's getting hairy out here. Police and escapees are shooting it out.
Back up the police! I can hold out no longer!
Pete's counting on me.
Nope,
We've got to
nope.
stop these guys.
Also guys, it's going to be interesting whether, because
They're all over that bridge.
whether like any of the boss fights in this game frustrated me as much as they kind of did in Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man PS4 even.
He can't lose. Never lose.
Because a lot of times if a fight is like Spider-Man PS4 was bugging me, I'd be like, okay, it's just a case of the difficulty, I just need to lower it.
Pete! Hang on, man. Hang on.
Turns out I didn't need, I think for the most part I've potentially completed like every Spider-Man game. Like I think for Spider-Man PS4 at least, I've done it on all the difficulties. And the reason I'm saying that
Spider-Man,
is because
you good?
I've done it on Ultimate, I've done it on Spectacular, which means it'd be a lot easier to do it on Friendly and then Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Pete.
You're telling me an electric generator takes him down, but getting his ass beat by the Sinister Six is fine.
Wake up, man.
Like, he's dealt with Shocker. You can't tell me his suit isn't somewhat insulated.
I would like to exchange for new one. This one will do.
Miles, get out of here.
Saying real names out loud, don't you?
Heck the hell
Just where he first learns about his electric powers. Now put him on his ass.
What was that?
And all this guys, what I had to do no. Because like fighting Rhino with Miles compared to Pete is a bit different. Because the same Electro Barrel is basically used for healing, so with Miles Morales you're kind of, it's more a case of you don't want to be using it to heal up, but at the same point controller, yeah. Mainly because I've forgotten a few things. Camouflage is the top button.
Don't come after my friends, or I will come after you. I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone else.
I am excited to see you try.
A few electric punches kind of do handle it, but that's still gonna hurt.
Battery's not gonna get you out of this, Alexei.
Hello. Time to go into a war.
Hey, in the future, just do the turn, man. No more breakouts, please. You, feel like giving up yet?
Is too much for you, Spider? You disappoint.
You've hurt a lot of people today, Alexei. Too many.
Ronnie, not taking them today.
You know, man, chasing you through the city kind of felt like a wild, what's the word? Wild goose chase.
These electro punches are super useful.
I hate chase of goose!
And also the ability just to sort of jump attack. And guys, by jump attack I literally just mean like launching up and then going straight down. Electro punch. And he's down.
You alive? Kinda.
Locks on. Oh, this is never good.
Guys? Wow, just... wow. Simon Krieger.
Basically,
head
guys,
of
whatever
R&D
I
at
have said
Roxxon
about
Energy.
Silver Sable's
Pleasure to
organization
meet
in
you.
Spider-Man
You
PS4,
too.
double that,
Sorry. I think our
and you'll
all
get
landed
some of the
in your
hatred
yard.
that Roxxon
Actually did us a
are.
favor. We just bought the place. We're planning to tear it down for a build. But looks like you beat us to it. I wanted to thank you, both of you. Taking down Rhino? Solo? You are going places, bud.
Thanks. But he's
First of all,
still
it wasn't
dangerous.
Solo.
Ah, we'll
Pete
hold
Howard
it
a
for the
good
police.
bit in that fight until
You
he
know,
was
I always
knocked
think
down.
these super troopers are overkill until something like this happens. Oh, duty calls. Hey, really great to meet you both. Future's looking bright. Hello. Hey.
I also
He's
think
right.
Roxxon's like set of
clear
people
out.
are probably one of the most corrupt
Let the
people in
police
this
do their
universe.
job.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Like Silver Sable's
Bioelectricity.
people are sort of
Wow. Gotta be honest. Little jealous.
Roxxon takes that to a next level.
Hey, look. I got nothing on the OG. Think we should run tests tomorrow? A little voltage analysis?
Oh, man. Yeah, sorry. I've been
And
meaning
this
to
is when
tell
the update
you.
peaks left.
I'm not gonna be around for the next few weeks.
Is some kind of pee joke I don't get?
No. MJ's headed overseas for the Bugle and requested me as her photographer. Kind of a working vacation for us.
Oh, man. Look, I don't know if I'm ready to fly solo. I screwed up today big time with the helicopter.
But then you delivered big time. You saved my bacon, Miles.
I got lucky.
Hey, I did this gig for 8 years without backup, and you better believe I screwed up lots of times. But that is how you learn.
What's this?
Christmas present. But first, you gotta take the oath.
Oh. Okay.
I promise to do everything in my power to protect this city.
I promise.
That's it?
That oath a real thing.
Totally. Definitely didn't just make it up.
He was essentially joking with him.
See you in a few weeks, Spider-Man.
Basically,
New
guys, he wanted
York's
to essentially check all
only
the focus by Miles for his own game, which is fair enough. And so they thought, you know what, we'll
New
send
York's
Pete and
only
MJ off on a
Spider-Man.
nice romantic vacation. Because if Spider-Man's around, then why would Miles be handling some of this stuff by himself? He'd just go
York's
and
only
keep the house.
Spider-Man. Please don't screw this up.
And at this point in time, Miles definitely needs a confident boost. Hold on to your web shooter.
Yo, Genki!
Dude! Rhino? What?
Yeah. Where you at? You get into the apartment okay?
Yeah, your mom let me in. Unpacked/dumped my stuff all over your floor. And now I'm in the park, grabbing some air.
Oh, perfect! Dip over to the amphitheater. Got something to show you.
Dude, is this spider-related? Please tell me you got a piece of Rhino's horn or something. Pics I've seen of the fight are straight up nuts.
Definitely
Basically,
spider
Yankee
related.
basically becomes
And
Pete
definitely
and
better
Miles
than a horn.
essentially do than Joe.
Oh, loving the suspense. I'm there.
Which, quite frankly, I think it would have been cooler if MJ had stayed Pete's like dude in this like person in the show.
I will never get used to you doing that.
Hey, look, check it. Christmas present from Spider-Man.
Open it. Dude, put it on. I'll cover you.
It does kind of look a bit weird, him changing into his suit
What?
from his suit.
Never seen a guy change clothes in Central Park?
Okay. How's it looking?
Yeah, so it changes into that suit. Which
Whoa.
I kind of think is annoying.
Miles Morales, congratulations and welcome to your very first super suit.
This is only half of the present.
What's the other half?
I'll let you know when I find it.
Because, guys, basically, there's a similar scene in Spider-Man PS4 where Pete's plastic suit is damaged and he needs a new one.
What? Does Pete say
And
suits
the
the
scene where he
autoplay
launches into the
Jameson's
city
show?
with a new one,
Guy's a masochist.
it's the advanced suit. It's not always the advanced suit. If you go into New Game Plus and you select the suit beforehand, whatever suit you got on is the suit that then appears in that
Gotta be
scene.
something better
As
on
you'll know from a playthrough of it, it was the dark suit because it's the dark suit I was
Been hearing
wearing.
good things about this
For
one.
this, it would have been nice if they'd kept the same thing because they've done it before, so I don't see why they couldn't do it again.
I spotlight the people making a real difference in our city. Today's topic?
Although I think Maxine potentially feels a bit more like flashed out, like,
People make internet videos autoplay.
or it could just be the fact of Miles might be a bit more like jealous and that lot, so dipping over and all that lot just feels a bit cleaner.
Cast, new favorite podcast.
A training session. Combat related.
Miles, get ready for your first holographic training challenge. These challenges are spread throughout the city. Each one focuses on a new move or technique. This one focuses on acrobatic improvisation.
Now guys, you can probably get a picture in here, but I'll be ignoring the ones I can.
Hollow training? Oh, I am so down.
First up, air combat. Fighting the enemy on your terms is a great way to gain the advantage. Combat subroutine, engage.
Alright, yeah. Let's go. Bless Peter Parker.
Another key fighter skill is disarming.
Although I will say, I get why it's in the game, but personally it's just kind of annoying because it's like, I get this potentially could be some people's first Spider-Man game, but at the same point, I wish it wasn't a case of, like, here, do some spider training. Like, it makes sense Miles new at this, so it's essentially keep trying to get Miles up to speed. But at the same point, I wish it was an optional thing. Like, it makes sense why Miles would need to do this, but as most people who play Miles Morales Spider-Man, they probably would have played
Blue screen of death.
Spider-Man PS4 and some other Spider-Man games. Although in my case, Spider-Man PS4 was the first Spider-Man game I played.
Y'all trying to catch some hands? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Just so you know, this is official Spider-Man tech. Y'all are not authorized to resell.
Knockout.
These guys are see-through. How are these guys see-through?
Welcome to Advanced Training. Remember, specificity is the heart of every great game. For example, instead of, hey, ugly, try, oh, nice job. Wait, that's your favorite?
That's not a quip. That's a straight-up burn.
Practicing, soon you'll be.
Although, being a great Spider-Man means you need great quips. You need to be insultable, not insultable. You need to be able to insult any bad guy you go
Gotta
against.
fix a training sim. We're about to repair the training sim.
System error.
Kernel panic. Well, let's try a BIOS reset. Nice.
That did it. Looks like Pete made stealth, swinging, and combat challenges. Gotta check these out when I get a chance.
No flip.
Hey dude, I think you should check out Roxxon Plaza on your way home. I just walked by and I'm pretty sure someone's breaking in.
Yeah. I'll look into it.
Hey, so I want to hear more about your new spider powers.
I think it's some kind of bioelectric discharge. Or supercharged static electricity.
Ooh, we gotta name it.
Or electrokinesis.
Venom power.
The ability to control electricity.
Because it stings?
I think that's what it is anyway.
Okay, that's not bad.
I'm hoping I'm right
gonna
because
run.
it's a case of,
Plaza
yeah, I'm
first,
smart.
then home.
Remember, Venom power. Trust me, it's gold.
All said and that, I'm going based on the fact of like telekinesis, you know, telepathy. So it should be good. But yeah, guys, hopefully like playing through Miles Morales shouldn't take more than a couple of weeks, which means we will be playing through Spider-Man 2.
Thank you so much for telling people about this
Should be
podcast.
by the end of the
We've
month.
jumped the charts from...
Because base game took about a week, just over a week.
Hi there, I'm Simon Krieger. And what you're
No sign of anybody. They broke a bunch of stuff. Maybe they were looking for something.
New form.
They did a search for new form. What were they gonna do with it?
Spider-Sense. I want to argue, okay, so Spider-Sense went also, why the hell did he not just go, whoop, move to the side?
Man, this night would just not quit.
Basically, guys, I don't think it's completely like the nanotech Iron Man was using in Infinity War Endgame, but it's similar. The fact that it can turn into anything. So it could be something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. And if the game says, again, can't remember, it's been a while.
We're gonna need backup!
Haven't seen you guys before. Nice glow sticks. More of them up on the balcony.
Take your grenade back. I kind of like the fact that they gimmick because it's kind of giving them like a nice fresh instead of a nice like fresh sort of thing. But it's annoying as hell that they jump everywhere. But yeah, it can give you a fresh new essential case of, like in most cases where you've got bad guys, these are essentially just the people that you essentially just henchmen. The typical people who you go against 100 times.
The stuff in the reactor?
It's not installed yet. They're talking about shipments.
Hey, I did that grocery shopping your mom wanted, but she's wondering where you are. Dinner's almost ready.
Crap. Okay, I'll try to wrap this up. Thanks, man.
And you!
They're consistent. But my one complaint about this game is they were going to give him his electro-based abilities. Why couldn't it just be made a separate part? Like, I get it would have been a bit overpowered. But at the same point, it's kind of annoying being like, what do I do from healing? Or being able to punch somebody with electro-based power. So.
The Tinkerer? Who's that?
Have I missed someone?
Close call.
Ooh.
That'll leave a mark.
So sorry.
They were talking about new
Actually, no, I'm not. You, but
need to figure out what
you
they
guys
found so
kill
I
me.
know where they're gonna hit next.
Where's the open? There it is.
I think I saw a logistics center upstairs.
Why couldn't the glass be broken?
They were tracking new form shipments. But why? Rock's on security. They can take it from here. Gotta look into this later. I gotta get home. Christmas dinner's sounding pretty good right about now. I'll look into that group and the new form shipments tomorrow.
Although, guys, a lot of this game does essentially take place. Like, the map is the exact same size. But, like, if I'm remembering correctly, a lot of the game does just sort of take place in the top half of the map. Like, there's the odd time I think I remember swinging down to the bottom, but I think it's rare.
It's too cold to change out here.
I was gonna say, please don't tell me you're just chucking that on over your normal clothes.
Looking good.
What was that?
All good. Little spill. Get it cleaned up real
Look,
quick.
guys, for part one, I probably will just stream for
It's alright,
the
man.
next hour. And then the rest will probably be about an hour and a half. Well, roughly that.
Mijo, qué guapo.
Gracias, mami.
I invited a guest tonight. Can you get the apartment ready? Oh, maybe put on some music, set the mood? Ah, Naja.
Really? Your campaign manager on Christmas Eve?
Well, tomorrow's rally isn't going to plan itself. Thanks for getting the apartment ready, mijo. Hello?
15 years in Brooklyn without a stain. Then we moved to Harlem. Might be a sign.
Yo pensé que ya habíamos llenado ese formulario. No. Ay, no nunca termina.
Mom's city council run came together fast. People in Harlem really love her.
Genki, you better not be doing nothing weird on that laptop.
Middle school graduation. Haven't seen these two in a while.
Congratulations, Miles and Finn. You're gonna kick high school, you know what? I repicked it up. I thought it potentially might read it out, but no.
Glad Genki's staying a couple of weeks. Gonna be a lot of late nights working on spider gear.
This move really hasn't sunk in yet. Still feels like Abuela's apartment, not ours.
I didn't say it before. Thanks for inviting me to stay over break.
Anytime, man. Your parents liking Hawaii?
Before you got home, they called me from the top of Haleakala, so I'd say they're doing okay. I didn't want to miss Christmas in New York.
You can't. It's the best time of the year.
That's what I said.
Stupid cold.
Guess Mom's not done unpacking either. That wallpaper just screams Abuela. Well, what's that?
Yeah, guys, the reason this is getting streamed to like, essentially a day early.
One of Dad's old case files. Who's the Prowler? I wonder if Dad
Is
ever
quite
caught the
simply,
guy.
typically on Friday nights, I'm out with mates for games night.
Haven't looked through these.
And I
since
typically
before
don't get
City
back
Hall.
until late.
Dad's favorite album. He put this on every Sunday while he made coffee.
And by the time I get back in a lot, it's like UK time wise, it's usually like half, like
Mom ordered
time I
like
get back in.
100 of these because the article
Sit down a
mentioned
lot,
they
it's
had.
usually around 10:30.
Who is the Spider-Man? If only you knew, Mom.
And why I don't essentially mind streaming late, I'm usually slightly more tired.
Bleached borax, borax with bleach, boraxed bleach. Hey man, you guys have any regular bleach?
What's the pick, DJ?
The greatest record ever?
So yes, that's typically why I don't stream on Friday nights, because
This is perfect. Low-key, classy.
You didn't like jazz when I was little.
Your dad taught me to love
because like for instance, there's also an Overwatch which has dailies basically to essentially complete the battle pass for it. And the time I usually do them on in a week, I can't afford it because I'm not in it at the time. So by the time I get them done, it's usually around 11.
Survived the move.
Me too.
Which would then mean I'd be streaming from like 11 onwards.
No
And
Christmas like a
well, I
Brooklyn
think I might have done it
Christmas.
the other
I
night.
miss hearing him say that.
I typically don't like to because
That doorbell's been broken for years.
it's typically a lot later in the night and I have to be a bit more quieter.
Of course.
How are your parents, Genki?
Finn?
Hey, fixed your doorbell.
It's so good to see you. How are you? It's been like...
Months. A lot's changed.
Yeah, it really has.
Is that our guest of honor? Come on in, you two. Dinner's almost ready. Finn, I'm so glad you could make it.
Thanks for inviting me, Miss Morales.
We missed you. Well, this one especially.
Hi.
Finn, this is Genki, my friend from Brooklyn Visions Academy. Genki, this is Finn, my best friend. My other best friend.
Oh yeah, you guys won the middle school
See,
science fair
why
at
was
County,
it a kid
right?
of Finn?
You
This is
made
Genki, blah blah blah. Genki, this is Finn,
energy
blah blah blah. It
converter?
should have been Finn, Genki, Finn.
The wiring in this building is such a mess.
I'll check the circuit breaker.
Gracias.
So, Christmas by candlelight?
No good. Breaker doesn't have power.
Looks like the whole block's out.
Let me check if I can see anything from the fire escape. Definitely can't get to the transformer from here. Unless you're super sticky.
Again, it'd be too much of a pain to essentially chuck on the spider suit.
Can you see any other buildings out?
People on the roof. Can't go up there.
Yeah, got the whole block.
Really hope no one can see me up here.
I hate when you're forced to like crawl like this because it's kind of more annoying.
Any luck outside? I hope so. Hot plates are only going to get us so far in salvaging this dinner.
Bioelectricity can take down Rhino. But can it save Christmas dinner?
Ay, the hero went out cold. Silent night, freezing night.
He's like, oh, I can't head to the roof because there are people up there, but it's like, I can perfectly just climb past that window because somebody might be, no one's looking through them.
Oh man, those lights are bright. Did not think this through. Gotta get back inside ASAP.
And what if someone decides to, lock off?
Keep him distracted, Genki. Nothing to see here, nothing to see. Come on, Genki.
Is Miles still outside?
Actually, what about a photo?
Right now?
Yeah, precious moments. You gotta capture them.
Shouldn't we wait for Miles?
No, he hates photos. All right, everyone squeeze in. Ready? Great photo, great photo. Oh, hey, Miles.
Who's ready to eat? You guys sit down. I got this.
You said going through a fire escape? Why not just go back to the window you came through?
Finn, tell us everything you've been up to. You still in robotics club?
I had to quit, but I've been studying biotech on my own.
Nerd.
Ugh, says the guy who has to wear an ascot to school.
Hey, only on Tuesdays.
Does your brother Rick still work for Roxxon?
I don't know how anyone could work there after seeing your last campaign ad. You went for Simon Krieger's jugular.
That reminds me. Genki, you have a certain flair for social media. Could you spread the word about tomorrow's rally?
Yeah, we'll be trending by midnight.
Sometimes it feels like Simon Krieger's my real opponent. Roxxon has so much influence here, but they don't answer to anyone except their shareholders. Harlem needs someone to fight for the community.
That's Mom's campaign speech voice, in case you couldn't tell.
You want to proofread these before I post them?
Yes! Do not hit send!
So, what's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You seem... I don't know. Distracted. Want to talk about it?
Not tonight. It's Christmas. Hey, how are you handling the move from Brooklyn?
It's Christmas.
I mean, it's fine.
You hate it.
Nah.
That's your I hate it, but I'm too nice to say it voice.
No, it's... I don't know anybody here, and I'm always having to ask for directions.
You need to find a good restaurant. A barber shop, somewhere you can shoot hoops. You'll settle in.
What if we hang out tomorrow? Just the two of us.
You're not too busy?
It's winter break. I can put off homework for at least another week.
Okay. I'll text you.
It's a date. I mean, not a date. You know, a friend date.
Still as smooth as
Still as funny as anything.
the last time I saw you.
Miles.
What?
You awake?
No.
So I stayed up last night and designed an app for your new suit. Thing's got a crazy custom OS, nothing I've ever seen before. But I ran it through a disassembler so I could reverse engineer the plugin architecture and...
At this point, just push me out of bed. I shot cold
fell
water
asleep
over him.
again, didn't you? Miles!
I'm up. I'm up.
It's almost done compiling.
Kind of brave when you sit around the
Thank
house
you.
with the door open.
Ready to try out my app?
Yeah, man. Let's do this.
I'm connected to your analytics. Let's test drive this baby.
All right.
I can see everything you see. How are you not puking all the time?
Lots of practice.
Welcome to Friendly Neighborhood 1.0. It lets New Yorkers directly request your help and report crimes in progress.
Nice UI.
Thanks. Oh, look, someone just made a request. Request came from a guy named Aaron Davis.
Wait, what? That's my uncle.
Does he know you're Spider-Man?
No. Gotta be a coincidence. I'm headed to the subway stop.
But yeah, guys, like, I don't completely hate this. Like, the ability of essentially civilians to easy enough get in contact with Spider-Man. I do think it's a
hey there.
thing.
You needed some help? I'm Spider-Man, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Aaron Davis. I think somebody's messing with the sensors. I'm getting bad data from the main relay up top of Grand Central.
On my way.
Wait! Wait!
Yeah?
Where's the other Spider-Man?
Oh, he's on vacation. But don't worry, I got this.
Don't tell someone that Spider-Man is on vacation.
Whew. He definitely didn't recognize me. Oh, he's calling through the app? This is Spider-Man.
Hey, forgot to mention. There was a break-in last night right next door at Roxxon Plaza. Called the Underground.
As you guys, number one rule of superheroes is kind of don't mention to the public
anything else about them?
that the superhero who has been saving them is on vacation. Because if a criminal finds out about it,
Tinkerer. Thanks for the
they
tip.
can then be like, ah, it's fine.
You call Spider-Man
Spider-Man's all
often?
around, his sidekick is easy to take care of, he's new
Really
around.
in touch to this app thing. But I saw you on the news last night taking down Rhino. Figured you were the right person to call.
Cool. Have you, been working at the subway long?
Nah, I took the job last year after my brother. Well, anyway, I was trying to make some changes. Decided this job was a good place to start. Trains going down on my watch doesn't exactly pay me like.
Well, when we fix them, you can tell your boss you showed initiative by using the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app.
I'll do that. Good luck with the sensors.
I think the app is still potentially used in Spider-Man 2.
There's the
I
sensors.
can't remember though.
There are way too many wires on this one. It's gotta be messing with the signal. Where do these cables go? Gotta get inside that shack.
Nope.
Maybe I should try the front door. Hey, yourself! Signal relays are being jammed by something. This is crazy tech. Hate to do this, but...
Sensors are back online. What did you do?
Took care of the guy messing with it. And it looks like they left some of their toys behind. Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back. Whoa. Bet I could use this to make those holo drones Pete designed. Huh. Looks like there's a bunch more of these around the city.
Yeah, guys, skill-wise, I think I'm fine.
Perfect time to try out those new holo drones.
How many spider people are there? Y'all enough
Hello. I am here to assist you.
I mean, fair, good tech, good tech.
Stay sharp! He's in the air!
Oh, there's one song that comes to mind that every time I'm like going, try and hit me. Like every time I'm blocking hits, there's one song comes to mind which I'm not mentioning or going to sing or anything because then I would
Okay.
But yeah, guys, don't
Hope the
touch,
trains are running
don't touch
again.
this. Basically, we just start playing in my
Check in
head
with
during
Uncle
all that. 'Cause it's like,
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Davis. How are things looking now?
I've got a signal, but no trains on the tracks. Something must have gone down at the yard.
It was the underground messing with your sensors. I'm thinking. Does Roxxon ever use the subway to ship new form?
Roxxon? The subway system was designed to carry people, not freight. This line got some updates when Roxxon Plaza went in.
So they could be using it under the table. I'll follow up on it. So, you mentioned your brother. You got other family?
Haven't seen them in a while. I had to make some changes, like taking his job. I miss him, especially my nephew. We used to mix beats together.
Well, maybe now you can see him again. Zen, your family.
Hope so, kid.
Yeah. I should go. Fight underground. Bye.
Get away too much personal information there, Miles.
Underground's wrecking everything. Maybe I can stop them quietly.
Hurry it up! Tinkerer told us to get in and out quick. This stuff takes time, man.
Gotta stay alert.
You think this whole plan will work?
If it doesn't, Tinkerer will come up with another plan.
Good point.
King or hey?
Hurry up! Before the cops get here!
Anyone who isn't underground.
Tinkerer's plan better work.
Crew of Grand Central got choked by that new Spider-Man.
Eso me gustó.
Down over here!
These weapons call
Didn't even see me.
I can't believe this is happening!
Gotta watch it.
Weapons! He's gotta be here!
I've got a theory. You're trying to intercept new form. Am I close?
He's still here!
With camo, you can basically stay in the same spot and just go invisible. They won't find you. It's kind of cool, and something that 100% will be using. Just because in stealth missions, my biggest problem is getting impatient.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Danny, how's it looking? Danny's comms out. Someone go check. Aye, aye, Captain. You're Guys? Spider-Man. Has to be. A real Spider-Man wouldn't need to hide!
Hey! He's...
You say this is hiding, I say this is being smart. Why take all of you on at once when I can take on 3 of you? When I can take on 2 or 3 at once.
That's all of them. Now to get the trains back on the tracks. Controls are probably in the office. Tinkerer. Unc said that's their leader. Oh man, they read the controls. Gonna have to get the trains back on the tracks by hand. Or web. I can use that turntable. Spin the turntable, trains with webs. Should work. That works. Almost there.
Okay, so nope, I need to do it the other way.
I need to get in front of it. Yeah, that's good. Now for the others. Underground looks up Nuform shipments, then kills the subways. Maybe they're trying to stop Nuform from reaching the city, or... what? This train's gonna block that one.
I don't know why that's the one reason why I want to turn it.
Gotta move another train, just like the first. That one perpendicular to the tracks would be good.
Ah, okay, so it's not the only one.
Should pull that one on the ground. Get it on the turntable.
I'm presuming that and then that.
That's right. It worked. We've got trains on the tracks. Now they need power. They busted the controls here too. But not the generator. Okay, I can use that to power the trains. Probably. My webs are conductive. Come on, trusty New York subway. Yes! Hey, Mr. Davis. Did anything change on your end?
Panels just lit up like Christmas. Good job, kid.
Glad to help. If anything else comes up, just post a note in the app.
Wait a second. I got a little something here. It's not much, but...
For me?
It's the least I can do for a guy who just saved my job.
Cool, cool. I'll head back now.
Hey, Miles. Just landed in Europe.
How's day one of
that
solo
was
Spider-Manning? Pretty good. I stumbled on a conspiracy
Also,
in my
what's the
neighborhood.
different location then?
Classic. You have a plan? Sort of making it up as I go. The mark of a true Spider-Man. Well, if you need me, I'm a phone call away. And a cross-Atlantic flight, but it's fine. Sure, man. Oh, and thanks for the gift. It is awesome. You earned it. Oh, MJ needs me. Gotta go. Bye.
Dude, fixing the subways made the app blow up. You have so many requests. Oh, this one's from Teos. That guy rules.
Oh, I should definitely check that out, now that the whole city's counting on me.
We're like the #1 app in NYC right now. Check it out as soon as you're done with your uncle. He still doesn't know you're you, right?
Had a couple near misses, but I kept my cover. I'll check the app as soon as I'm done here. Later. Gotta hit Finn back when I finish helping Unc.
And Finn might have to wait.
Oh, hey, Mr. Davis. I'm almost there.
You gotta hurry, Spider-Man. Underground's here. Putting bombs on the tracks.
Bombs? For real?
Guess they didn't like you fixing things.
I'll get there as soon as...
And before I get to that, I just want to quickly multicast. And guys, I apologize for essentially pausing the game again. But I realized...
Hang tight and don't go outside.
You ever realize when there's like a game you want to play and it's like, I need to charge that, like, that system up? For me, for some reason, I question, not actually questioning it that much, but like, I've sort of been in the mood to play Pokemon games recently, and I have most of the regions.
Stop this quick.
So like literally it's like, oh, I fancy playing that Firefighter. Like, I really fancy playing through Hoenn and I want to use it Trico again. Because guys, depending on the game, sometimes depends on what style I use, sometimes doesn't. So for instance, the Gen 4,
Not if I can help it.
For instance, the Gen, not necessarily Gen 3, but playing through Hoenn. For instance,
bombs are down. Now for these guys.
Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire for me is Trico is a lot more useful play for Alpha Sapphire because you deal.
I'll get them.
Because you deal with like Team Aqua. But Swampert is a bit more. Swampert is useful in all of them, and Blaziken is weak in Omega Ruby.
You can't stop us fighting! You can't take out all of us!
It's gonna take me like a couple stages just to get used to using my other powers again.
Across the intersection, another one.
On it.
So yeah, guys, literally I was like, oh, I could really do with playing. I want to play through. I want to use like Alpha Sapphire again and play through Alpha Sapphire and like use Trico again. So I called him, wait, my DS isn't even charged. So it was like 40 game for a second just to grab the charger.
So last night you learned new forms getting shipped by train. Then today you attack the train.
It probably will just be the end of it. Because I don't want to get into another big thing. I hate people that make this so much annoying. Well,
did it, kid. Trains are back, underground's done. You do good work.
The next train is arriving in 5 minutes.
Okay, this would have been a good point to just chuck my DS and try to consume it. It's a cutscene. Oh wait, never mind. No, it's a cutscene.
You okay, Mr. Davis?
Yeah, thanks to you. Oh, hey, here you go. 1 year unlimited subway pass.
Thanks.
Did I get the name right?
How did you... okay, gotta go.
Hold up, Miles. I kinda suspected when I saw the news yesterday. Watching your moves on those escape cons, juking guys left and right, could have sworn I was back at the park playing pickup with you and your dad. You were quick then. A lot quicker now. Don't worry. I won't tell your mom.
Promise?
Promise. Look at you. If your dad could see you now...
He'd probably freak out.
He'd definitely freak out. So you taking over for the other Spider-Man?
Nah. Like I said, he's just on vacation.
Right. And he left you in charge.
Yeah.
A lot of responsibility for a kid your age.
I can handle it.
Hope so. But listen, if you get in over your head, you give me a call. I'm here
I mean, it's the same responsibility Pete had here at his age.
Thanks, Unc.
Because what, Pete was in high school and he got bit by the radioactive spider, so...
Genki said the app's blowing up. City definitely needs a Spider-Man. Should patrol for a while.
I forgot about him, unfortunately.
Howard? Oh,
Basically,
Pigeon guy. Pete told me about him. Let's see what he needs.
Guys, basically in PS4 there was a side mission which I never did. Mainly because of the fact that I was sticking to the fact of if it's not important to the story, I'm not doing it. And if it's not quick, I'm also not doing it. Like, it was a case of, for the most part, if it's not story based, I'm not going to do it, or if it doesn't focus on the, or if it doesn't essentially focus on some part of the story. Like the Black Cat stuff was a case of it then comes useful in the story. Tombstone was a quick thing, and but something I did miss was Howard. Howard's basically lost, I think it was like 24 pigeons in Spider-Man PS4, and that was just really nice, just sort of going and, you know, tracking them all down. I didn't do it because I had forgot about them until I saw a case of, in this, it's like, wait, hold on, Howard. Forgot about Howard. How can I forget about Howard?
Hola, mijo. I wanted to tell you, my favorite food truck will be at the rally tonight. Look out for a logo with a giant gyro.
Okay. Hey, Howard. I'm the other Spider-Man.
Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for the help. I've got 3 birds missing. Worried about them in this cold.
I can track them. Do you have anything that, belong to them?
Feathers work?
Perfect. Got it. I'll be back.
Oh, hey, you've scanned one of Howard's pigeons. Howard Protocol now active.
Howard Protocol?
Welcome to Pigeon Facts, your source for daily fun facts about pigeons.
Oh, no. Unsubscribe.
You have opted in.
A second coup? Did someone steal Howard's birds?
Did they? If they did, they're getting a lot
trails
of
go
fun.
in 3 directions. Should check them all.
No one steals Howard pigeons and gets to live to tell that tale.
Active crime scene. Looks like a break-in.
3rd break-in this week. Setting a new record at this rate. Don't even joke about that.
Do I just need to swing back to where I was? That's a cache. Oh, is this the case I need to talk to the officer? Yeah.
Hey, officers. What's the situation? Can I help?
Tenant's a Bugle reporter. Place was tossed upside down, but nothing's been stolen. Whatever they're looking for wasn't here.
Let me look into it. Maybe I'll have more luck. Oh, gotta run. Swing, you know. These birds are fast. What do they eat? Coffee? Sugar? Jet fuel?
Pigeon Fact 1. Incoming.
How do I turn this off?
Did you know? Scientist Nikola Tesla nursed injured pigeons back to health. When his favorite bird died.
Gotcha. Hey, Howard. Caught a bird. She's pretty feisty.
I bet it's Piggy. Lots of pep. She can find her way back, Spider-Man. Just point her in my direction.
Will do. All right. Should head back to the coop. Track the other birds.
But yeah, guys, I completely forgot about Howard. Which is like, how can I forget about Howard? See, I can't exactly remember, but I think Howard dies in Spider-Man 2, or... I don't know, my voice went so... But yeah, I think he does. I'm not 100% sure, and I can't fully remember.
Another pigeon. And he's got a note. No, Birdie!
Pigeon Fact 2. A smidge.
There! Hold still. Okay. Checking the note. Change of plans.
We're moving now.
Hey, Howard. Whatever they're using your pigeons to plan, they want to go ASAP.
They're looking for a fast communication system. I could think of easier ways.
You've got that right. Gonna keep digging into this. I'll be in touch. One more. This got a lot more complicated than I expected.
And I thought closer than I thought it would be.
Might be the pigeon thieves.
Talking through carrier pigeons. How'd you find us? You can't hack our cell phones. We're using flash to communicate. We robbed Spider-Man investigated aviary.
Take a kick to the face, Nick and Howard's pigeons.
One of them dropped something.
Daily Bugle. Tomorrow night, Ruth be there.
Tomorrow night, Ruth, be there. At the Bugle? Hey, Pigeon! Stop!
Pigeon Fact 3. Here we go.
Not gonna lie. Kinda enjoying these.
Peter Parker did not like pigeons. Until he met Howard.
Got him! Howard! Got all your birds. The bad news is, the gang is using them to plan a series of break-ins.
Oh, no. Tell me you got some good news, too.
Yep, I know where the gang's gonna be. The Bugle. Gonna take them out and keep your pigeons safe.
Nothing. Give them hell, Spider-Man.
Time to save the Daily Bugle from a break-in.
This is for Howard's
MJ will be
pigeons.
proud. Fans all here. Pigeons did their work.
One of our guys took the Bugle off this pigeon. I don't know which it was.
Do.
Meantime, break in, destroy the evidence. Stop the story before it runs. Makes sense to me. Anything else in there we can steal? From journalists? Kinda doubt it, unless you're into 10-year-old computers and coffee mugs.
Sucks to be you. I got feathers. That did not sound as cool as I thought it would. If there's a creativity award for crime planning, you guys win. Practicality? No, but definitely creativity.
You think I'm afraid of you? Come help!
Can't hide forever. Get out of here!
There! She's there! You can't take all of us! Way harder!
You're gonna go for us? Howard's pigeons are not to be stolen.
Let's play! He's mowing right through us!
I could use the easy way to take them out, but that's not fun. They deserve all the pain in the world. Overkill moment. Overkill moment.
Daily Bugle saved. Howard, I took out the group that stole your pigeons. They won't bother you anymore.
Good looking out. Now I just gotta talk to my birds about picking better friends.
Well, if y'all need me again, just hit up the app. Good meeting you, Howard.
You too, Spider-Man.
I'm sorry to come visit you sooner, Howard.
Miles, we still meeting today? Never got a text back from you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I've been wrapped up in my own stuff. But I'm free now. Where?
Sweet. 78th and West End.
78? By the Science Center? Why there?
You'll see. Don't be late.
78th and West End. Guess I'll find out what she means. Better hustle over.
Basically, guys, I'll head over there, but then it will literally be the end stream. Because part of it feels like it's like an hour and a half gone quick. Another part of me is like, has it really?
Sorry, Mom. Call dropped. You were telling me where to find your roast? Okay. Thanks for the tip. Oh, Mom, I wanted to ask. Since you know everything that's going on in Harlem, have you heard of the Underground?
Yes. They've been vandalizing Roxxon property. And I think they've been recruiting kids around the neighborhood. Why? They didn't try to get you involved in their mess, did they?
No. Uncle Aaron told me about him. Yeah. I ran into him at the subway stop by our house. Did you know he's working there?
No. You know I don't want you around him.
But you and Dad never told me why I wasn't allowed to see him anymore. He used to come by our place all the time.
That's for Aaron to explain. Give me 1 second. Sorry, honey, we're still setting up.
It's all good. Go save the world, Mom. One vote at a time.
Have I ever told you you're my favorite son?
I've got steep competition. Love you. Bye.
Let's manually save the game. New save data. But yeah, guys, that will essentially be end of stream for part 1 of Miles Morales. Hope you enjoyed it, and it's been a nice fresh start, and thankfully, it's not men taking on Hammerhead. I despise him. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. This is Tigress signing off. Bye.